and welcome to your Humber News Update. I'm Katie Jones, coming to you from our newsroom here at Humber College North Campus. Here's what we're working on this hour. The election to choose international soccer new president is underway in Switzerland. The second round of voting has just been completed, but the results haven't yet been counted. The vote follows charges of fraud and corruption against FIFA's former leader, Sepp Blatter. He led the organization for 17 years before being banned by FIFA's ethics committee for the next 6 years. More than 200 delegates from member countries are voting to replace Blatter. The candidates all agree today is a turning point for the troubled federation.
This is just a word for the voters. So, how are you feeling?
But it's a good start and to show to the people and the rest of the world that we are serious in making those necessary changes.
It's crucial that the reforms pass. It's crucial that a new strong leader is elected to bring football back to FIFA and FIFA back to football, and that's why I'm here.
I think today is a crucial day and the most significant day in the history of the organization.
We need a strong FIFA to govern, to regulate the game, and to redistribute the money to correct the inequalities inside the game.
I reflect the views of my country as a candidate
Before the
of
voting began today, candidate Tokyo Sexwal withdrew his candidacy.
What a surprise for you. My campaign ends today, and I suspend my participation.
The winning candidate needs 104 votes to gain a majority and win the election. Heavy airstrikes and fighting are bombarding parts of Syria today, just hours before a ceasefire is to take effect. Video posted to social media shows heavy smoke and dust rising from targeted locations like Dakmas. On Thursday, Syrian government forces backed by Russian airstrikes regained a town controlled by the Islamic State. The ceasefire is set to come into effect at midnight local time. It will allow aid groups to deliver humanitarian supplies and services. The ceasefire does not apply to ISIS or the Al-Qaeda-linked Nusra Front terrorist groups. In Kansas today, police are saying the gunman who killed 3 and injured 14 in a shooting rampage had been served a restraining order a few hours before the attack. The shooting took place yesterday at a manufacturing plant in Heston, Kansas, and the gunman has been identified as 38-year-old Cedric Ford. Police say Ford drove around the area and opened fire on several locations before entering the plant. A lone officer who first arrived on the scene killed Ford in a shootout. Ford has been convicted multiple times over the past decade, and police say the restraining order likely provoked the attack. In the world of sports, the Leafs finally bring a smile to the faces of their fans. And turning to weather, the mess of the past 2 days is over. It's sunny, but today it is still cold. We'll have details of all the sports and weather coming up in our news at 2 o'clock. But first... Democratic hopeful Bernie Sanders says he just can't be bought. But a company in Brooklyn is giving you a chance to do just that. The company has teamed up with a Seattle artist to create a doll of the Democratic hopeful. It also sells Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama dolls. $1 from the sale of a doll will be given to the candidate's campaign. The company says it has no plans to make dolls of the Republican candidates yet. That's your 12 o'clock update. We'll be back with more Humber News at 2.